And we are on the trail, starting out this morning, day 89. Is that right? I think so. If you're joining the replay, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming along. Let's go for even 34 minutes today, or less. What do you think? Think we can make it? Good morning.
Good morning.
Got nobody here yet. Huh. Sunday morning. Everybody's sleeping in this morning, I guess. Somebody did a drive-by. Sitting at 0. Huh. This is odd. What's going on this morning? Nobody getting notified that I'm live this morning? I got owls this morning and nobody out on the trail. Coma, hello, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. I don't recognize your name, don't know if I've ever seen it before. I'm doing very well. How are you? My name's Dave. I'm out here on a walking trail in Georgia. I've been doing this every day, live streaming from the trail for 89 days. It's evening there. Okay. 89 days in a row. You're in India. Okay. I'm in Georgia in the U.S. Nice to meet you as well. I do this every day. I come out and walk and live stream from my walk. Got a lot of content on my channel. Old Guy Hustle is the name of my channel, and it's all about getting busy living. If you want to learn more about me, there is a there's a playlist entitled Get Busy Living. Talks all about a bunch of different videos, talk about my theory, my outlook. Ducky is here. Good morning, Ducky. Kind of quiet this morning. Not very many people in here this morning. That's all right. Mr. Hustle is here. Walking is everything. It's very important to me. It means a lot to me. Come out here every day. Gets my day started right. Just getting the blood pumping, and get to talk to a lot of nice people on the chat here. So yeah, helps with the mental as well as the physical. Snowed last night. Ooh. You don't know how to be happy? Oh goodness. You just gotta find something that's gonna make you happy. Something you enjoy doing that's productive. And just do it. Bless this southern man. Well, thank you. That Billow, thank you very much. Jesus does love me. I know that. I am very blessed to be where I'm at in my life. 65 years old. I have some good friends. Matter of fact, I talked to my best friend for about 2 hours yesterday on the phone. It was very nice. Hadn't talked to him in a while. Take some rest. I take plenty of rest. Too much. I got too many things to do to rest. Too many things I need to accomplish right away or very soon. But I still take rest, believe me. That is not a problem. Or fake it till you make it. If I'm not happy, I pretend I am. And that alone helps me not be so unhappy. The power of suggestion. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, going through the depression that I've been through, you get pretty good faking it. Laugh and joke and have a good time and pretend like you are. Yeah, it takes, you get pretty good at that after a while. You take care of yourself as well. Thank you for coming by. Hopefully you double tap the screen. It doesn't look like anybody has yet. Definitely I need some likes. Maybe that's why there's nobody here. Nobody's liking my video yet. Bear down Chicago. Let's go. Yeah, they're not going to, I don't even know who they're playing, but they're not going to be playing the Cincinnati Bengals defense this week, so don't expect that kind of outcome. You gave me the first like. All right, good. Mr. Carter, I need you to double tap that screen for me. It's pretty easy to tell who hasn't when you only got one like. They're playing the Giants. That might be tough. That might be a little bit tougher for them. Already liked for me. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I have a great big bag of apples with me today for the deer. And it's pretty quiet out here today. Yesterday there were so many people out here running and walking, enjoying the warm weather. A little bit cooler this morning, but definitely a lot less people out here. So hopefully we'll see some deer. All right, Kamal, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Keep watching the videos. There's all kinds of videos to watch. Most of them right now are the replays of my walks, but I do have a lot of videos on the channel, different things I'm doing in my life. Like I said, the Get Busy Living playlist. There's a playlist of my yard cleanup. There's one of a trip I took down to Savannah a few months ago. I think that's pretty cool. Savannah, Georgia. I love that town. Bengals they got a bye this week. They will not lose. Guaranteed they will not lose this week. Where am I going? This is a trail I walk every day. And the majority of the days I've been out walking, it's been on this trail. It's a 1 mile long trail from one end to the other. It's just right in the middle of the town I live in. Guaranteed. It is guaranteed. Guaranteed they will not lose today. They won't win either, but they won't lose. But yeah, it's a 1 mile long trail. It goes from one park to another. And it is really nice. About half a mile of it is wooded. And I walk to one end, turn around, and walk back. So I walk 2 miles a day. So well, good luck getting that bet in. They have a bye this week. They're not playing. That's why they won't lose. I'm glued to my iPad. I'm watching for my stuff to ship. I'm cracking. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I ordered all that stuff recently, and yeah, constantly checking to see where it's at. Trying to laugh. That's half the battle right there. Just being able to smile and laugh at yourself. Do something silly. Just go make some silly faces in the mirror. Laugh at yourself. You laugh at yourself, it doesn't matter when other people laugh at you. It's not going to bother you. Bills are going to beat the Dolphins, please. I mean, if I had to put money on it, I'd definitely put money on the Bills. It's going very well. It is going very, very well. Not getting as much done as I hoped, but talking with my best friend, he's half my age. He's 33, and he's in the Army. Doesn't like being in the Army, but he's in the Army. And but he definitely got me a little fired up yesterday to do some things. So, one. Past 2 days I haven't been very motivated. I got stuff to work on, and I have not been working on it. So Trevor, hello, good morning to you. I haven't seen you in a while. I can tell you how to be happy. I can't tell you how to be happy. You need to look at stuff, figure out something that you enjoy doing, something that's productive and give you some satisfaction as well. And just do it. Good morning. If you can't get yourself to do it, then just do something little. I mean, I struggled with depression for quite a while, and I had troubles just getting out of bed in the morning, or all day long getting out of bed. And sometimes it just took me going out, getting in my vehicle, and just driving somewhere. Nowhere in particular to drive, just drive and go someplace. And just that alone was enough to at least get me kick-started. That's part of the reason for these walks in the morning. My hope is to get me kick-started and get me going. So, Booty Cat is here. Let's see. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Trevor, I'm doing very well. Money makes me happy. I'm trying to get some of that today. There you go. Trevor, I don't know if you've ever met Trevor Ducky, but he's been around my channel for a while. Morning. Alright, we are doing alright on my time. I said in the beginning I wanted to try to keep it, I want to try to hit 34 minutes or less today on my 2-mile walk. And looks like we're going to hit the 1 mile point at right at 17 minutes, right around there. So we're doing alright. Good morning. This is going to be the last real nice warm day. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow. The work I need to do on my Jeep, I need to get it done today. My son's supposed to come over and help. Or I asked him to help. He said he would be available on Sunday. We haven't really arranged a time or anything, but that's how guys do stuff. Money may not be the only thing for happiness, but it does help. Well, yeah. That comedian said, I've never seen a sad person on a jet ski. Money can buy a jet ski. I've never seen a sad person on a jet ski. So that's kind of true. And we are back to my favorite view of my walk here. Still don't know exactly why that's my favorite view, but it is. The moon's up in the sky. You're from Johnston City in Kazakhstan. I really like your content. Well, thank you, Water Wheels. I appreciate that. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you watch a lot of my videos. Comment on all of them. I appreciate that. Means a lot to us small-time creators, which I definitely am. Got a lot of really nice people here in the chat. They come in every day. So I think you'll enjoy being here. Good morning. There you go, look at that. See, she's out running this morning. Hell, she's doing better than me. She's running. I wouldn't run. Uh-oh, now she's talking to me. Did she hear me? Yeah, there was a whole bunch of people down here at the other end when I started there, but there's only 2 cars in the parking lot, so I'm assuming they were all parked up there at the other parking lot, and they had gone down to that end. Well, hello. Everybody's having fun this morning. Great big smiles on your faces. That's good to see. I'll tell you what, you know, that right there, just seeing somebody with a big smile on their face. I mean, they weren't even talking. She's just walking along with a big smile on her face. No particular reason. That's just encouraging to see. Morning. You went and saw Paul McCartney yesterday? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I'd love to see Paul McCartney in concert. Dogs are barking over there, so probably the deer are all over there somewhere. So it's got the dogs barking. Maybe, maybe not. Good morning. Okay, maybe if I pull out my bag of apples. Look at all them apples I got for these deer. And they're all hiding from me. Look, deer. Look. Apples. Got apples. Hello. It's like a 2 to 3 hour long show. Oh yeah. Man, that'd be amazing. Have I ever hunted for lions? No. Except maybe at the zoo. And it's like, okay, which way do we go on this map to find the lions? Lion meat is the best. Okay. Can't say I've ever had lion meat. I'm just going to open up this bag in my pocket and just start tossing apples out into the woods. Guess I got to bait them to get them here. Roselle, how are you this morning? Good morning.
Good morning.
You're from South Africa and you keep pet lions? Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense. All right. Doria, hello. How are you? Good to see you this morning. First song he did was Help. Oh, cool. Let's see. What would be one of my favorite songs? Paul McCartney songs. Maybe I'm Amazed. They do that. I'm tossing apples out into the woods, so I got 2 whole apples cut up here. I don't watch much TV, so no. I would have to say no, I do not watch any series. Lester is here. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Laura is here. Good morning, Laura. I started bringing apples again yesterday, and of course, ain't no deer to eat them. So I'm just kind of tossing them off into the woods. It is morning, yes. How is Lester doing this morning? Doing well, I hope. Got you some coffee, some marshmallows. And they just are not out here. Kind of disappointing, you know? You got some snow. Ducky said they had some snow where she's at as well, so ain't no snow down here. Just a dusting of snow. Okay. brought apples for the deer and no deer.
I've never seen this many on Sunday.
Yeah. No, I've been seeing them almost every day, and so I started bringing some apples out, and they're not interested, I guess. You saw one?
We saw 8 one morning.
Oh, did you really? Wow. Lester is in Vermont. Maple Syrup Kingdom. Get rid of them all, yep. There we go, got rid of them all just as we were walking out of the woods. So we are good. Now, I'm not going to bring any tomorrow. And I'll probably see a dozen deer. Oh well. I was really hoping that I could get the deer to come out and eat from my hand. But when they don't even come out, that's pretty hard to do. I just happened to be scrolling on Facebook. Scrolling on Facebook last week, and someone posted something that I was interested in seeing what they posted, and so I got on Facebook for the first time in forever, and another person I used to work with, she lives out in the country, but yeah, she's got deer in her yard. She's named them. She feeds them every day. They come up, eat right out of her hand. She pets them, everything. So I'm jealous. The only time I see them is when I don't have anything to feed them. Maybe I just won't say anything tomorrow until I see them. And then I'll whip out the bag of surprise apples. Shock the world. You won't believe the results. Make sure you watch till the end. All that good thumbnail material, huh? I got a leaf in my hoodie. I do. I felt a few coming down falling on me. Thanks, Lester. We should definitely hit the 34-minute goal today. We were still 29 and a half minutes right now, and we're getting pretty doggone close to the end. So let's see if we can get some sunshine coming through the trees. Here it is. Sunshine. Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of wish I wouldn't have worn this hoodie today. It's a little warm for it. But the leaves are finally changing here. We got some colors. Everybody must be sleeping in today. All the mods are. I got one mod here today. Good old Ducky. But yeah, everybody else hasn't checked in this morning. That's all right. Sunday's a day of rest, right? You have a good day. I've got a great big oak tree over my house. Well, covers up quite a bit of my house. And all night long, I hear, good morning. All night long, I hear acorns hitting my roof. It's just a constant bombardment sometimes. Yesterday, there was about 3 different times that I thought someone was knocking on my door, but it was stuff falling on my roof. Yeah, you must be, Lester. We're going to accuse you of everything nefarious. How about that for a big word, huh? I did see some deer in my yard last night. I don't know, about midnight or so. There was a couple out in my front yard. But that's it. It's funny how much the sun moves. We used to walk right here and get the sun right behind me, right up there, the sun popping up, but now it's further south and it's way over there. So there you go, flat earthers, tell me. Tell me how the world's flat. Had good stuffed chicken for dinner last night. That sounds good. What did I have? Oh, I had a microwave dinner. Lasagna. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Laura is here this morning too. She popped in for a second. Y'all have a good day. We are crossing the finish line, the 2-mile point, and we are at 33 minutes and 45 seconds. So we hit our target of 34 minutes or less. Yay for Dave. Day 89 done. Tyson chicken, cream brie, and apples. Okay, cool. That sounds good. I like it when I start out with a target of a certain time and push myself to try to get that target. I mean, I'm not putting unrealistic targets on the walk, but just a certain target. It's nice to have that and just have that in the back of my head the whole time. Whether I hit it or not, it definitely helps to keep me focused on the walk and keeping the energy up. So marshmallows on the top. Gotta include the marshmallows, Lester, absolutely. So, we are almost home. Another day complete of the walks. They still got half my pile laying out here. I would imagine they're going to come by this week and pick that up. I might try to get some more stuff added to it before they do. I might try to get in there and trim up that tree a little bit, the lower hanging stuff I can't walk under. Oh, Glory, good morning. How are you this morning? Just got back home. Did not see any deer this morning, even though I had a couple of apples. Took a couple of apples with me this morning to feed the deer, and none of them showed up. So, it is time to grab a fresh cup of coffee. I just turned the coffee. I had some leftover from yesterday, so I just turned on a fresh pot right before I left the house, so it would be ready when I got home. All right, somebody's typing a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely didn't need this extra shirt today for the walk. I was just a little bit chilly just sitting still, but so I put this on before I head out to the walk. There she is. Thank you, Laura. 77 178 complete. Marrying a wet hen. Moved the inflatable hot tub into my garage because it wasn't good temperature on my back porch. Took me 20 hours to work. Wow. Brand new motor for my tub is defective. Oh man, this sucks. I hate it when that or when you do that and you put a bunch of work into something. And yeah, what you were thinking you were doing didn't work out. That's what's kind of making me nervous about working on my Jeep, which I still haven't done, is I'm going to put a bunch of work into it. I bought a whole bunch of new parts for it, and yeah. Your garage looks more organized. Dave the man. Thank you, Laura. It's always good to have you here to count off my mileage. I love it. Oh my God. Literal ton. I feel you. I feel you. I worked in contractor sales at Lowe's for a while. I'll never forget my first day. They moved me up there. I'd worked in plumbing before, and I was a salesman at Lowe's, specialist, and I'd worked in plumbing before, and then they moved me up there to contractor sales. And the first day I was out front loading concrete with the other salesman and moving 80-pound bags of concrete. I mean, that's half my weight, pretty much. I don't know, I weigh about 170, maybe 175. Anyway, yeah, it's like, oh man, I don't know how many we were loading, but I was like, oh man, that's a bunch of concrete. And the guy that I was working with, I knew him already, but he's like, if you can't handle this, you don't need to be here. And I'm like, dude, wow. I was just saying, I don't enjoy moving 80-pound bags of concrete. Nobody does. Closing in on 200 miles, yep. Your internet's being wonky. Yeah, first day working with the guy, and yeah, he gets an attitude with me like that. But we ended up having a decent friendship. So, and we worked together very well. He took care of all the contractors. I took care of all the apartments and office buildings and stuff like that. And yeah, we did good. We did good. Back in the days when Lowe's actually paid people for their production and gave us commissions and bonuses and stuff like that. Yeah, and then they took all that crap away from us. Richard Pictures, how are you doing today? It is a Sunday morning. You got that woman mad at you yesterday? I don't think, well, I don't think that that's that big of a deal. What'd you do, Lester? Thanks, Laura. Yeah, I was listening, that's Joe Walsh, in case you're not familiar with the music. And I was listening to Joe Walsh, and that song was on. Um, and I thought that was a good song for um, a bunch of old pictures. So I just scrolled all the way back to the beginning of my gallery, my photo gallery, and just started punching in pictures. So, rainy Sunday in the UK. I worked a towboat for a couple years, had a leadman take a attitude with me one day. I guess he was having a bad day. He came at me like he wanted to fight me. He came to a stop when he saw me smiling. Yeah, he messaged her back. That's all you did, and that made her mad? Or you didn't message her back? Hello, Carol. Good to see you today. Someone from the UK just said that it was a rainy Sunday in the UK. Is it rainy for you, Carol? Where you're at? I'd give people a hard time on the side if they look like they're not even trying. Yeah, yeah. I was, I had this like 20-year-old kid one time, and when I worked there, I was in my 40s, I think, 40s or maybe early 50s, and I was in a position. I was a salesman, and my main job was getting new customers, big customers, into the store, and like I said, apartments, hotels, office buildings, stuff like that. So I did a lot of outside sales, but when I was in the store, I was usually working up a quote for somebody and figuring up pricing for somebody or something like that. And this guy came up and asked for some help loading some concrete. A customer came up, asked for some help loading lumber or concrete. And so there's this 20-year-old kid, and that was his job. His official title was loader. And I said, "Can you go help him?" To that kid. And that kid looked at me and said, "Won't you get off your lazy ass and do something?" Oh, that pissed me off. When he got done with that customer, man, I just reamed his butt. First off, you don't ever call me lazy. I've been working for 30 plus years, and I deserve the position I'm in, and I'm in the position I'm in because I've been working 30 plus years. You are a loader. That is your job. Go load. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, didn't have the opportunity to fire him. Let me jump off my soapbox there. Yeah, that was the worst part about working at Lowe's is the only person that could fire anybody was the store manager, and that was it. Some of the managers, I mean, the managers, if they had enough guts and intestinal fortitude, they would send people home um, for the rest of the day and let them deal with the manager the next day, but rarely. And then I went back there part time in the evenings for about 3 or 4 weeks, and one of the old managers, one of my old managers was there, still working there. And his kids were 10 times worse than what they were before when I worked there. And I asked him, I said, why don't you fire these kids? And he said, because we can't hire anybody to replace them. He was telling me that they had like, this was, oh, it was a while ago. But anyway, he said that they had like 20 people come in and they did drug tests on 20 people and like 18 of them failed the drug test. So I don't even know if they drug test anymore. Mike is making stuff is here. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Just got done with day 89 of walking my 2 miles. I'm sitting back home. Got bright, bright sunlight in my eyeballs. But I like the seat I'm in, so I'm tolerating the sun. It's going to be behind a pine tree here in just a minute. It will fizzle out just a little bit. Actually, some clouds are moving in front of it, so it's actually getting a little bit better. Dan is the 12th like. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you being here. You always, always come in, encourage other people to hit that like button for me. My hype man, Dan from Romania. "11 more days and I will hit 100 days of doing this." It's amazing to me that 100 days have gone by. Or close to 100 days. Biblical levels of bad. Oh my goodness. I've been fired a couple of times. Not for that reason, but yeah. I I would work long enough. Toward the end there, I'd work long enough to make enough money to have a temporary FU type money where I could fund my own life for a little while. Usually it involves selling a house and getting a big check at the end when I sold a house, and then I'd go buy another house and I'd quit my job so I could fix up the next house, and yeah, did that quite a few times. I remember going back with my hat in my hand trying to get jobs a few times, and like, well, why haven't you been working for the last 2 years? And it's like, well, I have been working, but I just been working for myself. Oh, okay. You're one of those failed entrepreneurs, huh? No, not so much. Restaurant. See, that's one job I've never had. I've never worked in a restaurant. Yeah, that's probably why she didn't get fired. And like, and like, if he's got a chance, maybe we got a chance too. Is that the message that you sent her, Lester? Is that what you're saying? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that message. I said that the sun was going to go behind the tree, but it actually went behind some clouds. So we have lost the sun. Ain't no sunshine when there's clouds. Only darkness when it's cloudy. Makes me nervous. I'm not saying you would scam me or anything after I had a person try to scam me before, so you didn't do anything wrong. I did download it, and I just don't have any money, and I'm almost broke. Yeah, well, yeah. If she is a scammer, she's more than likely going to just move on, Lester. Um, and so you won't have to worry about her anymore. But you've definitely done the right thing and called it out for what it is, because well, now the sun's coming back. That cloud moved by pretty fast, but there's more coming. Can't make up its freaking mind. Got a schizophrenic sun today. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I was trying to get there a minute ago, and then the sun came back out, and I had to say something about the sun. So. 26 times. Yeah, there it goes again. Clouds are moving pretty fast. But I see more blue sky coming, so. Oh, that's what she wrote back to you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That sounds kind of encouraging. She said it's up to you if you want to, so keep talking to her. Just don't give her anything. Don't send her any money or anything like that. That's for sure. Maybe she's legitimately interested in you, Lester. Never know. Can you guys hear the acorns hitting my roof? I was talking about that out on the trail when I was out walking. That goes on all day, all night long. There are so many acorns dropping, and it scares me about cold weather coming. More acorns that drop out of the tree, the colder it's going to be to feed the deer. So you sent her a picture of you and your pug. Dan, hello, how are you? Yeah, exactly, old glory. I don't mess with it at all. I wouldn't. I don't think I would want to get involved in it. Not a lot going on this morning. Been pretty quiet in the chat. Um, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I need to get busy finally on my Jeep. It is the weekend. Yeah, everybody's either sleeping in or maybe even going to church or just taking it nice and easy, maybe even taking some time off from their phone. So, Natalie, how are you?
I'm doing very well. My day yesterday was an okay day. Didn't get much accomplished, but I did talk to my best friend for a couple hours, and he kind of woke me up to a few things, few facts yesterday, and got me motivated. He's half my age, so it's easy. It's easy for him to be encouraging to me. So that video that I put together, all the screenshot or all the different pictures from my past. He is the guy that's in the army uniform, and he's 33 years old, and he's serving in the army right now. And then there's another picture toward the very end of me and him together, and that was his swearing in, his naturalization ceremony when he became a U.S. citizen. He's from Nigeria, so. Where are you, Bren? Wake up. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your daughter. But that's a that I don't know exactly what to say. I went to when my brother passed a couple years ago. I went out to the cemetery where my grand grandparents are buried. I have an uncle, aunt and uncle buried there, and my dad's buried there. And I went out to the cemetery, and that's just it's a good place to go sometimes. I mean, you don't go very often. At least I don't. But yeah, it's a good place to go. I went and just sat out there and just kind of walked around, and I knew that everybody, my grandmother, my aunt and uncle, my dad, are all buried within real reasonable space to each other. So yeah, I went out there and just kind of sat with them for a while. Thought about my brother, who my brother had just passed that morning. So yeah, good place to go. Mainly's on his tractor this morning. Okay. Probably a little bit more exciting than some old man sitting on his porch talking about cemeteries. You haven't been to your parents' grave since you buried your mom. Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, I've lost two of my brothers. My two brothers. Got the kids walking behind them filming. Okay. Both my brothers are older than I am. And no, I'm not from Minnesota. I am from Ohio, but I live in Georgia right now. So definitely not Minnesota. It's 60 plus degrees, supposed to be 78 today. So, but then I guess tomorrow the temperature is just going to be dropping and dropping all day long, and it's supposed to be overnight tomorrow night. It's supposed to get down in the 20s. So yeah, we're gonna go from 78 degrees today down to I think it's supposed to be like 26 overnight, Monday and Tuesday. Got to get there, get the stone cleaned. Yeah, it's a good place to go, Lester, every once in a while, and just sit and talk and just reminisce, good memories, things like that. It is a good place to go. Old Ducky saying hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off though. Been pretty quiet. I need to get busy, get myself motivated enough to get working on that Jeep today before it does get cold. I got to get it going today. Plus, my son said he was going to come over and help. So, your buddy sidestepping it. I've never seen that channel. His chat stays full of trolls because of his voice. Yeah, they always find something to pick on you about. Used to be the mustache for me. That's why I started with the home of the walking mustache. I have to give it back to them before they give it at, or try to get me on it. No garbage today, Lester. Nope. All right, you all have a fantastic day today. I appreciate everybody being here today. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow, day 90. Is that right? I don't know. I'm getting confused on the days, but yeah, we're going to come back out tomorrow and walk another 2 miles. I guarantee you that. Doesn't matter what day it is. I will see you all then. Peace.